Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I have a unboxing, kind of, because it's not really coming out of the box, but we have the Going Gear EDC Club. What happened was this was in a regular brown box. I didn't know it was the Going Gear EDC Club stuff, so I just opened it, and as soon as I saw the paper, I threw the box out, grabbed my camera, and here we are. All right, so this was everything that was in the box. So paperwork we're going to leave off to the side until we have any questions or maybe recap at the end. So let's see what we have here. First, Rogue Mini by Reeve Knives. No idea. Never heard of this company at all. So I'm quite curious about this. Nice little magnetic box. All right, so let's see. Japanese AUS 8A, G10 composite with T6 aluminum, 5 inches open, 3 inches closed, 2-inch blade, 2.3 ounces, and it's a frame lock. All right, so, oh, okay. It's a wee little guy. Little flipper. Pretty cool. All right, there's a little close-up of that blade. It is numbered, number 1080 out of 2500. It says San Francisco, California, USA. That would be cool if this was actually 100% American made. I don't know anything about the company, so we're gonna read about that in the paperwork in a minute here. But interesting little blade. I do like the blade profile here. It's just different. Small little knife. Let's see if it locks. It does lock up very nicely. It's weird, it said frame lock, but clearly that's a liner lock, right? Yeah, I mean, cool kind of tannish gray G10 scales, obviously poking out on the back there, so you can put a big old lanyard on there. I don't know why you would, because it is a small knife. It is easy to, you know, reach that. There's a nice cutout here on the front scale, so it's easy to reach that lock. All right, and I don't know if it's running on a bearing system. It does feel kind of like that. But anyway, pretty cool. I love being exposed to different knife brands. Again, never heard about this one. There's got to be thousands, well, maybe not thousands, but I personally have seen hundreds and hundreds of different knife brands. Sometimes it'll be something like this, like I'll see something from a knife brand and then I'll never see anything ever again. I have no idea if they exist anymore. We know there's a couple dozen main brands that have been sticking around for decades. But it's just one of those things. I just like being exposed to new ones all the time. So there you go. First item off to the side here. Next we have a Kaiser knife. We're all familiar with Kaiser, at least most of us. Let's see, this one is the Assassin. 3-inch blade. I'm not sure if I've ever had an Assassin. This is a 154, which is stonewashed. Micarta looks like green maybe, and a steel liner. I don't recall having an Assassin. So let's see what this guy looks like. No, I definitely have not had this before. What's the extra baggie for? Oh, we got extra hardware. Very nice. Even if you don't use this kind of stuff, when you get this in knives, save it, because a lot of times you can cross over and use it in other brands. This one looks awesome. This is a little button lock here. Ooh, I really like this. First impressions. I like the micarta scales. Kind of rugged looking. Almost looks like it's already dirty out of the box here. Flipper design. All right, I do love the aesthetic of the knife. Ooh, it's very comfortable. All right, you can see Assassin there. Button lock. All right, very smooth. I like it. A lot of jimping on the back of the blade there, which is very nice. So anywhere your thumb happens to land, depending on how big your hands are or what your grip's like, that feels really good. Very purposeful. Very nice. Jimping on the back. 154 is obviously fantastic. Blade lockup front and back is perfect. Side to side, a little bit of wiggle. You can probably adjust that in the pivot there. You know, if you want to fly out fast, sometimes you need that little bit of extra, you know, space, wiggle room. But you know, I like to play around with that, so I'll probably do that after this video is over. But yeah, the Assassin. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys had this one before. I've never had it. But it's intriguing. I do like the design there. I'll put that off to the side. Then we have, let's see what's in here. I've seen these before. These are just little screwdrivers that go onto your keys. My keys are certainly loaded up right now. Why do those look moldy? Is that the finish? Are they just chalky? Yeah, I might have to give these a wipe down. They're just like chalky from storage. I have no idea what that is, but now of course I gotta wash my hands. But yeah, these are very useful if you happen to you know, work in some kind of a trade. I mean, for regular EDC stuff, it's not too often that I have to like tighten a screw. I do occasionally do that. In fact, if you're watching this video right now, if you go around your house and check all your doors and all the door hinges, think about it. You have a regular door in your house, so you usually have 3 hinges on the door, if not, maybe 2 hinges. And each hinge probably has 3 screws, you know. Then you have your, you know, the plate that's in the wall for your door, in the door frame. Then you have, of course, your doorknob. There's a lot of screws. And I can almost guarantee if you go around and check out every one of those screw heads all around the house, some of them are loose. Happens all the time just from usage. So here's my little reminder to tighten your screws down around your house. But yeah, anyway, like I said, for EDC, it's not often you're using screwdrivers and stuff. If you do happen to work in a trade, you know, some kind of contractor, plumber, electrician, whatever, where you are using these from day to day, sometimes it's just nice to have it on your keys. Now, obviously, it's not going to be as good as a very large dedicated screwdriver, but I have used these before. It is nice that these have somewhat of a paddle, so it does give you more leverage when turning, okay? Because there's a ton of different, you know, multi-tools and different gadgets where there's screwdrivers. Technically, they're screwdrivers, but if you can't get a good grip on it to twist it, it's not really helpful. You know, sometimes you have a screwdriver and yeah, you can maybe turn a couple times when it's loose, but once it gets down to the bottom, you really want to tighten it. When you have that resistance, you need something for leverage, something to crank on, you know. So these are very nice. Again, I'd recommend them for people's keys who find themselves often tightening and loosening screws. But yeah, pretty useful. I've had them before. Put those back in a little baggie for now. Then we have, what is this? I got one of these before from Tactica. The M.020. This is just again, one of those multi-tools. We had the Ferro Rod in there. I remember this pulling out. I specifically remember this. I don't know if this came in a battle box or a crate club or what. I don't think it came in a previous Going Gear box, but I know I got it in some kind of a monthly club. So a lot of you guys probably remember this, but if you don't, you can see all the features right there. The Ferro Rod is kind of a nice addition. Sometimes multi-tools have it, sometimes they don't. But yeah. It's, you know, pretty much no frills kind of multi-tool type deal. This is kind of stuff that like a lot of people do enjoy, but you know, most of you guys and gals don't really have an interest in buying it, including myself. Like I don't necessarily buy stuff like this. I get stuff like this in trades sometimes. Obviously I get them in monthly clubs, but that's how I accumulate tools like that. It's very rare that I'll see one that I really like and want to buy it online. I've done that before, but it's been years before I've done that. But you know, as time goes on and you use more and more gear, you kind of tend to figure out quickly what you want and what you don't want. I'm in a little bit of a different position because I try all kinds of gear that I don't necessarily want for myself, but I like trying it out for you guys because you might love it. Alright, so I got 2 knives here. I got to open this box. Which knife should I use? It says MUZEN on it. M-U-Z-E-N. I have no idea what that is. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You're it. How about that? Who has time for the whole song, right? Alright, so let's see how this guy works. What do you know? It works fine. It's a knife, right? Most knives do work very well. You know, sometimes people get caught up in blade steels and company logos and stuff, but at the end of the day, as long as your knife is sharp, it's probably going to work just fine for you. Alright, so what is this? Born to be Wild. Okay, that's exciting. You know, when you open a package, you want to get amped up by something like that. This looks like a little gift bag. It is a gift bag. Oh, that's random. I guess if you want to give this as a gift, I don't know what it is yet, but that's kind of cool. Whoop, I dropped it on the floor. I'll grab that before we forget about it and step on it. All right. What do we have here? Get rid of that box. Get rid of this bubble wrap. Born to be Wild. Wild Mini Portable Bluetooth Speaker. MUZEN Audio. Wow. Open here. Okay. I definitely dig the case. Oh, that was really easy and pretty satisfying to open. Okay. I like the case. I like that it came with a gift bag. That was kind of cool. Oh, yeah. Okay. First of all, I don't know. I don't know why it was so funny that I opened it up and it's just this tiny little thing. It looks pretty wicked. Oh, it's heavy. That is very heavy. I really like it so far. I don't know why. It was totally surprising. This definitely has like a military feel going for it. They definitely put some money into the packaging here. Hopefully, you know, if you're buying this kind of stuff, you're paying for the product itself and not just all packaging. This thing is pretty neat though. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of got a cool feel to it. All right, so it's super heavy. It's like really dense. It's all metal construction here. I mean, I don't know how I can show you that. Let's see, 1964. What is that about? Adventure. I don't know, is that how long the company's been around? Wild Mini Portable Bluetooth speaker. Okay. Looks like that might be a little flashlight or something. I do like the knob here. Ooh, listen to how it sounds. So something very satisfying about this guy. So what is this? Charging port. Okay. That looks like something. Maybe the volume. Alright, so on off Bluetooth press. I don't know. It's not just snapping over. This is going to be one of those things where I have to read the instructions, isn't it? Alright, so read the instructions. This thing's actually pretty cool. Just took me a minute. I had to go online to find some copyright free music. Alright, so you can hear it here. Obviously there's a flashlight on top. Yeah. This thing gets ridiculously loud. I can't really express how deep the sound is on this because it's so tiny. I don't particularly like this song. I guess it's all dance music. I mean, of course, it all sucks because it's copyright free. What's this? Alright, so you guys get the point. This thing is actually pretty cool. Definitely into it. As far as the light, I'm sure there's a way to have the light off when you're listening to music. There is a warm white LED as well as a white LED. They do mean different things. But anyway, so this thing that rotates, you actually have to push it in. So like if I rotate to the top where it looks like a flashlight, then push and hold, then the light comes on. Alright, which is pretty cool. So I have to play around with the features and really get the full understanding. But to send the signal out, I just pushed it up towards the Bluetooth signal, and when I was looking for it on my phone, just held down, and it paired up really quickly. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Let's see. I don't know if I could... Oh, you can. While it's up there, if I push in, we have high and low, looks like. So high, up, low, high, and blinking. Oh, SOS. All right, so it's SOS mode. Low, high, and low. That looks like the all three. And on the bottom, just push and hold for off. And there you go. I think it's old. We got some we got some Morse code going in. All right, so I obviously have to familiarize myself with this, but this thing is pretty wicked. I have to say this is probably the coolest Bluetooth speaker that I've had yet. Christina loves stuff like this, and she has a bunch of them, and this is definitely not the loudest or the best, I think, as far as the sound quality. It does get very loud for its size, and the sound quality is pretty deep. I can't really play any good songs with like some bass drops or like some really good rock and roll or anything like that, because everything, like I said, that's cool, is copyrighted, but I'll certainly try that on my own time. So it's surprising what it's capable of for its size, because it's very compact. But it's just cool. There's a very cool factor here. Whoever came up with this, I love. This is like something you'd see like in an Indiana Jones movie. To me, I love it. I'm definitely digging that. I mean, you guys know the knives are where it's at. You know, when I get the new knives each month, this is what I'm looking for. But this is completely un-knife related and completely awesome. All right, so a little golf clap for Going Gear for throwing in something funky that I would have no idea existed if it weren't for them. All right, and a very cool case here as well. All right, so let's go ahead and see a little breakdown here. All right, read about this stuff a little bit. I'm curious if Reeve is in fact all American. All right, I have not forgotten about that. All right, so Going Gear EDC Club. All right, so the radio is part of the premium package as well as the Reeve knife. All right, the standard box, which is obviously a lot less, would have been the Kaiser Countycom. I knew that was familiar. So these are from Countycom. Very cool. I still love Countycom gear. I haven't gotten new stuff from them in a while. Although I do subscribe to them on YouTube. I have seen some interesting new gear. I just keep forgetting to go back to the site and kind of look things over. But anyway, and then the Tactica gear camping multi-tool. So let's start on the top here with the MUZEN, a rugged wireless speaker that is ready for the outdoor or for your outdoor adventures, ready to perform no matter the occasion, adventure, weather condition. I mean, come on. We don't, I mean, I get they have to do like a sales pitch, but every speaker ever has said that. Oh, it's the best speaker ever. You can take it anywhere. You can shove it in the sand, use it in your bathtub. You know, I mean, like, yeah, we get it. I want some details on it, right? It's remarkably bold sound for its size. I do agree with that. It is IPX5 waterproof. Very cool, so you can use that at the pool. Fits, or the bathtub, as I mentioned. Fits in the palm of your hand for maximum portability and has a backup flashlight just in case. I dig it. I definitely dig it. All right, so the knife. Ooh, the colors will vary. All right, so I got this tannish. Well, it's definitely like a khaki color, but it seems like there'll be different G10 as well, depending on just whatever you randomly get. The Rogue Mini, okay, so it's the Rogue Mini, is the ultimate pocket companion. It has double cage ball bearing. All right, so it is ball bearings that offer, oh wait, did I mention that? I thought I had ball bearings. Anyway, offer a perfectly balanced pivot system for smooth one-hand operation. It comes with premium AOS 8A Japanese heat-treated steel blade. All right, so you guys read that and pull your screen there, and I'm gonna come right back because I have to Google it because I really wanna know if Reeve Knives is in fact 100% American made. So let's see, what was their website? ReeveKnives.com. I'll be right back and we're gonna find out. All right, so I'm on the website here. It says off the grid. Okay, so this is like our About Us page. We make tools built to take you further. Designed for everyday carry, inspired by the Renegades, Rebels, and Rogues. So that's completely generic and means nothing. A part of your story. Reeve thrives to bring innovative tools to life through cutting-edge components and innovative materials. Our reliable tools will be your perfect everyday companion. Something you can read on literally any single knife company's website. So moving on, a quote from Steve Jobs, which I'm not even going to read because it has nothing to do with where they're made. Contact us might literally just, okay, so it's a form page, so it doesn't even have like an address on there. Interesting. Our mission, let's see what their mission is. Save trees, save life. Excuse me. The coast, redwood, and giant sequoia forests are home to the tallest and largest trees on the planet. All right, so they're out in California. I can get down with that, with the trees and all that stuff. I mean, so this is probably all about that and how maybe some of their sales money goes to that. Every knife sold, Reeve saves a tree. That's kind of a nice bonus, I have to say. I mean, you know, people appreciate that stuff. I thought it was cool that that Zippo, totally random, completely unrelated, but if you saw that, someone sent me a Zippo with the wood scales on it, and they had like a Save a Tree program, and it came with a little pine tree. That pine tree is still growing. I have to do an update video at some point. That guy's kicking, doing fine. So yeah. All right, so their mission, trees. I mean, they make these knives. It looks like right now this is their only knife. It might be a startup or a brand new company. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, that's it. Shop, home, Rogue Mini. I mean, shop. Let's see what else they have. Shop all. Nice color green. Rogue Mini Sequoia. From $80. I guess it changes. Rogue Mini Hunter. All right, so there's a couple different ones. Let's see. Sequoia, Hunter. Oh. So the Rogue Mini is the brand, or excuse me, the model. These different names are obviously the color options. Sandstorm is what I got. Stratus, which looks pretty cool. I guess that's why it also said aluminum, because this looks like an aluminum version. And it looks like they sell their own lanyard for it. So unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to be able to find out if they're in America. Let me Google it one more time. Reeve Knives, made in USA. Let's Google that and see what comes up. Nothing to do with Reeve Knives. All right, well, they might be just too new to the block. Of course, I know someone watching this is going to, you know, do some research. And if you can find anything that I can't with my, 25-second Google search, let me know. Let me know down in the comment section if they are, in fact, made here in America. But I have to say the quality seems really, really nice. According to Going Gear's information here, it's about $80 and up, depending on, your specific layout. Of course, you can probably, I shouldn't say of course, but, and I should have checked it. But on the website, I'm guessing, all right, we're going to go back. We're going to go back here because I know you guys are going to be like, I'm not going to look myself. I was going to guess that you can, in fact, change the blade steel for more of a price. So let's check it out together again. All right, we're back. We'll go right to the sandstorm. So, oh, we got a little video here. It's not my video, so I'm not going to play it. All right, so 80 bucks. What's the complete kit? Complete kit's 95. Oh, it's right here. Complete kits come with a steel rive totem and a foot of paracord that can be used with your carry or as a keychain. All right, so yeah, you're going to get the lanyard as well. So, size, all right, materials. Yeah, AUS 8A is it for the blade. It's just, yeah, you can get a, you know, $5 off the lanyard if you buy it with a knife. So there you go. That's what's up with that. I think that price is very fair if these are in fact made in America. The cost of production in America is absolutely ridiculous. If you don't understand how that works, you can definitely look into it a little bit more. All right, so that is pretty much it. That is this month's Going Gear EDC Club. Love the knives, very, very cool. Have to use them more. This is unexciting to me, although very useful. You know, a lot of people would, you know, get excited if this is the first time they try this, but this is not my first one of these. However, they are useful, just like every multi-tool. It just depends on what you're using it for. For the average person, you might not find something like this useful if you carry it in your pocket. But if you're loading out a bag or you want a little, you know, backup to a backup, or, you know, that's where stuff like this I think really shines. But believe it or not, outside the knives, this radio, this little tiny Bluetooth speaker is the coolest, most exciting thing. And I can't wait to listen to some good songs on it as soon as we end here. So with that, I will wish you a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.